Here we are for the World Championships finals. Rematch of the upper bracket finals. Today in the north we have Noggano playing his US forces. And he's gone for Mechanized Company. In the south playing as Austria we have Isildur and going for Ostrupen. We are here on Emily Fields to get this one going. So let's see if Noggano can turn things around. Actually win this series instead of going down to Isildur once again. This series, I believe, is supposed to be a best of 7. And I don't think there's any bracket resets. So I think the way that worked was Isildur coming into the finals from the upper side. He got advantages maybe in terms of faction selection or map selection or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't end up getting the bracket reset, which is, you know, kind of more in the Dota style of tournament format. Okay, so first we skirmish there. Rifleman getting chased away from the centre. Shooting coming from the centre across to the left now. They're shot up behind cover, but I think they'll probably get suppressed quite quickly from that angle. Slowly getting whittled down. Meanwhile, on the other side, had a bit of a slow start here for Noggano, but definitely not the case for Isildur. Look at this map control. It's all red. Rifleman doing an unusual maneuver here. Charging forward, it's going to run into these Austrians. Should be able to win this engagement. I was coming back to try and help out Isildur. Oh, wow. Look at that early grenade tech. And he gets the wipe. Isildur getting completely caught off guard by that crazy early grenade tech from Noggano. I was like, where's this WC-51? The timing was late. But now we know why. He went for a grenade tech this early on, the mad lad. And it worked. Squad down straight away. Wow, that's really impressive. And going from there straight in the Lieutenant tech. So interesting that, you know, if he's not going to get the WC-51, I feel like I have to use this commander, really. But alright. Still decent, you know. So has the combined arms and the 76mm Shermans. Chased away now from the fuel point. And a good cut-off maneuver here from Noggano. Getting on top of both cut-offs. Grenade into retreat, but slightly off to the right on that occasion. Often trying to soft retreat. Ooh. Ooh, they get sprayed right at the edge of range. Get suppressed. Ostrupen charging in, trying to keep that suppression on. They should break free of it though. They only got a light sprinkling. Recover from that quite quickly. But they are quite low in health, so not going to be able to win that engagement anyway. And there they go. Ooh, it's kind of a nasty retreat path as well. And you see that Isildur actually chasing forwards here, providing sight for the machine gun to get a burst or two in on retreat. Speaking of charging forwards, Lieutenant coming through the centre. We got the 222 in the works for Isildur. But remember, we did see one around 4 minutes 20. I think that was in the upper bracket final as well. This one's going to be hitting about a minute later than that. Isildur choosing to rebuild one of those Ostrupen squads. Delays the 222 a reasonable amount. Wow. Noggano still went for the WC-51 after the Lieutenant. Interesting. Telemine down for Isildur. Interesting position. I wonder if Noggano got a read on that. Very aggressive positioning on that. No sweepers yet. 222 finds the WC-51 going chasing in after it. Noggano faking the bazookas coming online. He's only just started taking it now. He's a little bit low on munitions. He has thrown out 2 grenades so far, so between that and the WC-51 machine gun, did delay the bazooka a little bit there. But yeah, I am still surprised he went for the WC-51 even at this late timing. It is still a strong unit, but I thought he might go for something like 50 cal instead. Goes on the left side, forcing back the machine gun, opening up the capture for the rear echelon. 222 chasing with the rifles on the other side of the map. Lieutenant charging through the center, but kind of clumped up on the cover there. Fast retreat from Noggano, trying to limit the damage, and he's got quite a lot of low health units here. Alpha squad in the center also needs healing. 50 manpower away from the ambulance to fuel. Here we go, 222 coming across to the left-hand side. WC-51 backs around the corner, re-echelon. Got the nice heavy cover position there with the tank trap. Holding out for the moment. No sweepers though. This teller, I mean, it could be huge. This could be the mine of the tournament right here. Another teller down for Isildur, and yeah, Noggano just super late on the sweepers here. Maybe like the usual timing for sweepers is kind of be thrown off by the extra munitions expenditure. This is kind of actually quite risky for him at the moment. 2 light vehicles, no sweepers at this stage. Could cause him some headaches. Isildur going for a early pack. Coming across to the right. Okay, 222 coming forwards. Maybe looking for a bit of a bait action. Oh man, the bazooka or the Stewart shot there maybe could have scattered onto the teller. That was kind of a close call. But yeah, Isildur with the early pack, you know, does delay his Panzer Grenadiers. And you know, it's kind of all the knock-on effects from that Noggano early grenade tech, getting the wipe, throwing off the build order a decent amount. He's on the far flank, need to get out of there. He's just going to bleed a tremendous amount of manpower here. Pack. Okay, taking some shots at the Stewart, got a grenade on top of the machine gun. He retreats now. Kind of lucky to get away at 3 models still. Rifleman pressuring forwards. Maybe going to look for the cut-off here. WC-51 decapping, Stewart out the back repairing, 222 rotating, and look at the range that Isildur stops at there. Just no hope for Noggano to close the distance for an AT grenade or anything like that. Just like perfect range control. I'm trying to hold behind the wall here. The flamer pops. And they're forced away. In comes the Panzer Grenadiers now. Oh my god, those riflemen are dropping fast. We do have cav rifles on the other side of the map. Did he spot the tell over here on retreat with the rear echelon? He does have the sweepers out now. Stewart coming through the center, pack rotating. Isildur never out of position with his pack. In the matches I've seen so far, it's just been excellent, his pack positioning. And you can see Noggano respecting that just straight away, before he even takes a shot of damage. Pulls back after doing some damage, expecting the rotation to be there. Trying to minimize damage on the Stewart. Minimize the downtime. Okay, coming forwards here. Pack had pushed quite far forwards and he's going hunting. Pack misses its first shot. Stewart charging forwards. Rotation. Stewart missing his shot, connecting with the wall. And now spinning around, having some issues maybe with his VP. Capture point flag here. Meanwhile, Pegrins getting some work done. Pack still in position, inching forwards. Rifleman charging through the center here though, looking to put some pressure on the pack. The MG spinning around to deal with that threat. Stewart a bit of a drive-by. Pio's chasing him for the wipe here on the cav rifles. And now 222 coming back in. Oof. tense moments there. Noggano, you know, pulled the trigger, saw that there were no snaring squads nearby, charged in, and you know, Stuart missing a shot. Decides time to kill. It's going to be a little bit too risky to go for the 2-2-2 there, so disengages. But a good assault from Noggano. Shows that he's willing. Turn on the flank, getting rid of the pioneers. And Noggano already down by 100 VPs. In spite of that early wipe, Isildur has stabilised very, very efficiently. Popping the night vehicle on the 2-2-2, forcing the retreat. Working on the far flank, very low on health. Panzergrenadiers coming down, lobs out a grenade. There's a grenade on this side as well, smoke grenade. This grenade dodged expertly by Isildur. Almost no damage. Stuart pushing in here. Don't see any mines around here. This is another common area for a mine. This is back to machine gun, opening up some territory for Noggano on the left, but at the same time losing territory control to the Panzergrenadiers on the right. But WT-51 very good at rotating from flank to flank, shutting down that kind of harassment. Gonna whittle away at the Panzergrenadiers here on range. Okay, Stuart not even joining in on the fun here. Maybe saw the pack position, decided against it. Coming down for the Panzergrenadiers. Looks like the telemine that was here got an attack grounded or something. I don't know if he detected it or if it's just from a lucky scatter shot. It's gone. Made out again from Noggano, but Isildur, he's awake this time, dodging the last few grenades perfectly. And Stuart, a little bit inactive here for Noggano. Not joining in on the action. Pack, connecting. Nice spotting for it. Oh boy, Stuart staying in. Takes another shot. Dodging behind the building though. And the squad doesn't quite get in range for the Faust, but yeah, not the best Stuart utilization there for Noggano. Takes a lot of damage, gifting a lot of variancy to that pack now. Vet 1.5 already this early on into the series. Okay, there we go. Stripping chased off the side. And Noggano going for the captain into a T-gun style. Isildur, meanwhile, putting down his tier 3 tech structure as we speak, and just about there for a Panzerforce. So this is a good timing for Noggano. AT gun coming in nicely here. This 2-2-2 inflicting a tremendous amount of bleed though. Get 2.5 already. VP is sticking against Noggano again, but he's only about 50 VPs behind at this stage, so he has been doing pretty well on that VP control for the last 5 minutes or so. And even if you do get the AT gun out a little bit too early, it doesn't really matter that much. It can still be quite helpful in taming that 2-2-2. Even if the Panzer IV timing ends up being a bit later than you expect. Still has its uses. Oh, and yeah, it can also destroy sandbags too. Okay, bundle grenade in, but nice reactions from Noggano. Man, that was so fast. Incredible. Dodged it on wind-up. Very impressive. Going in with a flank here on the rear echelon. Stuart charging forwards. Getting aggressive at this time. We've got Cav Rifles getting a flank on the machine gun. Machine gun sticking around maybe a little bit too long. Rifleman charging in. Stuart circling around, forcing a lot of retreats. Could get the wipe on the machine gun. Here comes the Panzer IV though. Made onto the Ostrupen. doesn't quite get the wipe. So close. This machine gun, I mean, that was also a very late retreat. Noggano also a tiny bit late bringing up the AT gun though in support. Here it comes now. Lingering. Cav rifles really want to get this wipe. They're charging in. AT gun setting up a little bit too far back. Does get the wipe. Pyro's there for the recrew. Oh, but man, that recrew is a little bit slow. I think maybe like the faraway model was trying to pick it up. And he gets the decro on that again. Oh, but the Cav rifles go down. Nasty hit from the Panzer IV. It looks like he's going to go for the kill on the machine gun here with the AT gun with the Stuart. Doesn't feel like he can pick that up safely. And reasonable decision there from Noggano. So, trades a Vet 1 machine gun. I think it was for a Cav rifle. It's okay trade. It was looking so promising for Noggano though. But that Panzer IV and had other ideas. That was a nasty hit. Okay, charging forwards with the Panzer IV through the center here. Trying to pressure back. Packed a little bit further away though. AT gun setting up. Stuart coming forwards. Pops the shell shock. Getting some good hits in here. WC-51 trying to soften up the Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers charging on top of the M1. Packers out the back though. Stuart under pressure. P-Greens drop a bundle grenade. And there's not much infantry support. AT gun is decrewed. Panzer IV could come back in, but maybe he's still worried. And Lieutenant is nearby for the regather. Oof. Hectic action there. Noggano did, lose a good chunk of veterancy on that M1. We've seen how important to take aim has been so far on those M1s. It's enabled one or two more killing blows throughout these final series. Second pyre out for Isildur, upgrading that one with the flamer as well. And 222 continues to be a nuisance, chasing away the captain from the far fuel points. Noggano has his major tech out though, and about to pop out his 76mm Sherman, about to answer back. Panzer IV just coming through the center. But the M1 was actually back at base healing, so this is kind of a tricky situation for Noggano. He's trying to get aggressive, but he really needs the support of the AT gun. There goes the WC-51. Stuart. Oh no, a little bit indecisive there. Oh boy. Oh, taking some shots. 222 could even come in on the rear armor here, but the 76mm doesn't have sight. AT gun actually finishing the job. Noggano managing to extract there, so that's a reasonable trade. I think I'd take that one. WC-51 for the 222 at this stage. So Noggano in a nice position. He did suffer quite a lot of bleed there. Take a quick look at the KD. Is ahead by 10. And we have to remember WC-51 probably counted for 5 units lost as well from Noggano. It's even better than it initially appears. 76mm also getting a nice hit in there on the Panzer Grenadiers, forcing them away. And Noggano starting to push forwards, get some territory going. T-gun a little bit far back though. He should have brought it up in support of this push in the center. Got some heavy cover positions though to stall for a little bit. Now he has to retreat. Unfortunate, this is... got to get that really good support weapon play going. What's all about in Company of Heroes, like expecting, I'm pushing through the center. This tank's probably going to be there. I need my AT gun there to support my infantry. Uh-oh. Took a Faust on the far side. Panzer IV busting through the fence. Going to look for the kill. Oh, okay. Down it goes. Stuart didn't even pop the shell shock or anything there. Well, he might have popped that to try and escape. I think he had the munitions right. I think it cost 45. Or maybe he thought he just couldn't get his support units over there in time to save it anyway. I'm not entirely sure. But down goes to Stuart. That Faust. Nasty. Oh, speaking of nasty, S-mines. Sherman doing some crushing on them, opening up the VP capture. Rifleman charging ahead. MG spinning around. Oh, and they do get the flank done though. AT gun opening up. Forcing back the Panzer IV and forcing the retreat over here. Noggano squeezing around the corner there. And in comes a Sherman behind this with the machine gun upgrade this time. Oh, but triggers that teller. I didn't even see that there. The Sherman trying to limp away to safety, but the Panzer IV also a little low. Focusing down the flamer pyro so he can make use of the heavy cover against the Osttroop in here. Let's get camp out on the VP. Oh, second Panzer IV from Isildur, so no tech up stall here. T-gun spinning around. Comes out of cover there with the captain to try and spread out a little bit. They're quite clumped up on the light cover, trying to avoid that wipe. Nicely done by Noggano. M1 misses. Yeah, this stage Noggano has a choice. Second AT gun or try save, you know, about 20 fuel to go towards next tank. Important decision here. Small Sherman coming through the centre, got the pack nearby as well for Isildur. Spins that around. And he misses the shot, Sherman backing around behind the sight blocker there. Looks like he managed to sweep up this. He's got a bazooka on there as well. He's ticked weapon racks. Yes, he has. I suppose the only other way he could have got one is if the lieutenant died and dropped it, right? The lieutenant's still kicking. Sherman coming out to the far flank. And maybe look for a follow-up shot. Decent connection, gets one extra model there. The VPs, Isildur with a minor 40 or so VP lead here. T-gun charging forwards. There's the Panzer IV popping the blitz. Double Panzer IVs here though. Not much support for this AT gun. No snaring squads nearby. And the pack staying aggressive. Keeping the Sherman out. I think Isildur could have pushed in there. Smashed down the M1 and that was a game-winning position, but he decides to disengage instead. Playing it safe.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Yeah, right around there for another tank. Is he going to go for the Jackson this time though? Does operate at a much safer range than the 76mm Sherman. Can help you stay out of pack range with its also 60 range gun. Let's fall through the center here. The M1 back on the front line, setting up in the center as well. Lieutenant taking a lot of damage on that far side. Just to get away. 76mm Sherman also forcing the retreat. M1 pushing forwards a little bit more into the center, bouncing off the Panzer IV there. Second, I thought there was an S-mine flag there, but not the case. Echelon smoke into the center, expecting the machine gun to be there and going to look for the capture. Already Vet 2 on that Panzer IV though, 13 kills. Meanwhile, close to Vet 1, but not quite there. M1 not quite in range there for the follow-up shot on the Panzer IV. Rifleman charging in against the Osttroop and narrowly winning that one. Would win that more convincingly if they had a weapon. Got a bit strapped for munitions at the moment. Yeah, he's going to go for another 76mm Sherman, okay. Expecting the Jackson with the amount of resources he had saved up, but it's going to be the 76mm. And Isildur going for another pack. We've seen in just how strong Isildur's pack positioning has been so far this tournament. So I'm expecting that to be used very, very effectively. Okay, Sherman coming around the corner here. Let's fall through the center. M1 has to be considering this positioning, but Pyro's maybe going to spot that even. Maybe not. Bazooka's fending off the Panzer IV for the moment. M1 rotating towards the center. The pack in position for the 76mm Sherman. This Panzer IV over here takes a pot shot. Noggano not going to press the issue. Disengaging here. He's got control of the VPs at the moment. Oh, good connection through the center. M1 bounces the first shot though. Connecting on that occasion. 76mm bouncing. And decides to disengage. I thought he might have chased it in there for one more hit. But he's playing it safe. It's four coming forwards again. Under pressure from the M1. Pops the Sabot. Oh, he still has the Sabot rounds active. Double 76mm. But a lot of misses there from Noggano. And now the double packs looking for the kill. Don't quite get it. Second 76mm. A little bit slow pulling back here. The double packs. The wall, though, soaking the damage, and the 76mm Shermans get out of there. Tense moments for both players. A little bit unlucky there for Noggano not getting the kill. I really like that on the vet Panzer IV as well. That's alright.
We are losing a sector.
Out to the far side. Lieutenant gonna linger around for the neutralize. Fires off one bazooka now on retreat. Through the center. Isildur always with the sandbag position over here, making it so hard to push in. Setting up the AT gun to try and clear that out. Panzer IV sneaking around the corner. AT gun spinning around, but Panzer IV is coming in from two angles. Okay, tricky to cover, though the M1 does have a nice wide arc of fire compared to most other anti-tank guns. Here come the double Shermans, though, putting an end to the Panzer IVs. Okay, he's dropping railway artillery on top of the M1 here. Noggano needs to get out of this position. A little bit late pulling back here. His first shell, he actually dodges forwards with the AT gun to make sure he doesn't back into that fire. Really good idea there, but now AT gun actually exposed to the double Panzer IVs. A pixel of health here, just can't quite get that finishing blow. And the M1 survives. Whoa. Retreating. Oh, rear echelon could have gone down there. M1, that was just a mystery how it didn't get decrewed there. But very lucky for Noggano, because if it did, Isildur would have probably been able to get the kill on the decrewed weapon, given his position there. Tense moments. But good awareness from Noggano dodging forwards. You know, he's a little bit late dodging the railway artillery. Dodges forwards to avoid the shell, which was a good idea. Finds the double AT guns. Thinking about coming in with the Shermans, but machine gun there shutting down that aggression. Noggano is doing a pretty good job overall. About to get his third tank out. Watching around the building here for a moment. Maybe with 3 tanks he can get something going. Haven't seen too many more Telemines go down for Isildur over the last 10 minutes or so. So triple Shermans could get a lot of work done. Oh boy, mass retreat in the center. Not what you want to have happen there. It's like half his army retreating. That one machine gun suppression. Okay, coming out to the left-hand side now. Rifleman coming back. We've got 3 Shermans over here now, though. It looks like Noggano trying to... Okay, maybe not. So trying to save up enough munitions for combined arms, but it looks like he might have equipped some bars or something on one of his rifle squads instead. Backing away, he wants all of his tanks to be at full strength.
The capture point is under attack.
So Isildur currently outnumbered, has ticked up to battle phase 3, but hasn't got the tier 4 tech structure down quite yet. Oh boy, lingering a little bit long in the center. Wow. he goes for a regular HE grenade instead of a snare on the Panzer IV there. Okay. That's in snaring range. That was an opportunity to get something going there. Let's form a nice position here to shut down this aggression. Got the machine gun covering that nicely as well. M1 pushing through the center. Rifleman very low. Straight out the gate. Pack's backpedaling here. A nice position to set up. Here come the double Shermans through the center, but the double packs are there. This one highly vetted. Could go down the Sherman. Oh no, Noggano. Losing that on retreat there. Pigrin's gonna look for a wipe on the rifles as well. Oh, and they get him. Really long range. Heartbreaking for Noggano there. The aggression not working out for him. Isildur just so good, but the slight repositions. And the double AT guns get the job done there. So hard to catch Isildur out of position. And I think that was his high vet Sherman that went down as well, the one with the machine gun upgrade. Oof, that was a painful loss. It just allows Isildur so much more time to get his tech down and do whatever he wants basically. I suppose he could go for a Panther at this stage. Around about that amount of pop cap, depending on how close to fully reinforced he is. Sherman's through the center here. Just smoke on the machine gun, trying to complete the capture. Got the Vet 3 pack there, ready to roll. Sherman's pulled back. We're going to come around the corner here. Okay, nice attack round here onto the machine gun, but we got the pack back there as well. Returning fire, missing its mark. Double rifleman in the center here. Pressuring the machine gun, which repositions slightly. The bars here working their magic. Isildur has to retreat. Almost getting the decrew as well. He chases in for it, but double Panzer IVs and the double flamers are there, starting to bleed the rifleman. Hey, M1 moving into position now. Lobs out a grenade. But there's just like small little details, you know. Like Isildur, he's always there with his AT gun ready, whereas Noggano has to bring it forwards. Maybe missing one or two shots every time. He's sort of just a little bit sharper with his anti-tank gun positioning. Every time. Oh, there we go. Maybe getting some revenge for that cav rifle earlier, which died in a similar fashion. And the Grenadiers go down to the 76mm Shermans. Another 76mm in the works. Okay, bring down his tier 4 now. And Noggano in control of the VPs at the moment, down by 120 or thereabouts. Turning things around slowly here. Retreating here with every echelon. This is where having something like a 50 cal can really help just hold on to territory. I'm going to try and scrape all his manpower together for more tanks. G42 out the back. Meanwhile for Isildur, suppression going. Double rifles in the center, not having much luck. Looks like he's going to maybe try smoke out with the major. Maybe not. Captain coming in from the side, trying to pressure, but the Panzer IV is there. M1 is also there though. Getting some good hits here. 2 hits in fact. Let's fall backing out. Double 76mm on the flank, dueling. So are the packs. Ooh, misses the killing blow there. Close call from Noggano. M1 pushing forward, so are the double riflemen, looking to get around the corner on this machine gun, and they are successful. Double AT grenade's going to slow down this Panzer IV here. M1 coming around the corner, but from this angle, double 76mm pressuring. But the pack is there. Both packs, in fact. Pop target weak point on one of them. That one's a little bit further back, not quite in range for that shot to connect. bazooka on the Major even. And one setting up through the center again. Isildur quite effective with his repairs though. Not much downtime on his Panzer IVs when they do take damage, and yeah, it's going to be the Panther to try and answer back against these 76mm Shermans. That pretty much rounds out Isildur's army. Could rebuild those Panzer Grenadiers, of course, and that'll pretty much be him for his pop cap. Though with 3 tanks, you know, could also maybe consider going for another Pio squad just to make those repairs even faster. Charging forwards here. Captain manages to secure the capture. Isildur, you know, doesn't push it, doesn't chase in, look for the wipe or look for any extra kills. Just happy he forced the retreat and then pulls back before any damage comes onto his tank. Here he comes, the Panther. Let's see how it goes. Tanks coming out to the right hand side for Isildur. One quite far back here for Noggano. A big infantry push over here from Isildur as well. We've got the double 76mm on this side. In fact, all 3 tanks are on this side. This one not quite at full health as well, which is a little bit risky. Here he comes with the double 76mm over to here. Double packs coming across for Isildur now. Was trying to bleed the Ostroupen on approach, but yeah, as they don't have the machine guns, so if they don't land those main gunshots, they're a little bit helpless here. Double packs opening up, 76mm on the retreat, and one a tiny bit out of range of the Panther there, but here come the bazookas from the side, bouncing for the moment. Oh, going for a little bit of a crushy. Captain avoids most of it. Now the Panzer IV starting to blast away. A T-gun coming forwards, but I think he's got a bar. Well, just the LMG on the Ostroupen, but it is doing quite a good job. M1 gets very low here and not quite in range. He's even popped the take aim to boost the range here. Oh, the double bazooka squads. Noggano late on the retreat, loses the Major and loses the rear echelon. Oh, that was a costly mistake from Noggano. Staying in there for a little bit too long. Wasn't even really getting that much done there either. It's like like 2 bazookas firing or something against 3 tanks like that. Didn't even have the M1 in range. Ouch. Smiles on the far VP as well. Isildur not giving Noggano any breaks here. Yeah, I would really like to see him actually back away and heal that AT gun up.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Jim coming in here for the crush on the mines. Opens up the capture, safely at least. There's a 4 coming through the center with the 2 Ostroupen. And here comes the Panther as well. M1 a little bit further back.
The adversary has slipped to 100 points.
There's a 4 ready to roll as well. 4th Sherman for Noggano. He's all in on the tanks here. So far, they haven't been terribly successful. Isildur's AT gun positioning has been too sharp. But maybe with 4 of them, he's just got a critical mass. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, railway artillery dropped on the M1 again. Backing away with it here. Rifleman charging forwards though. M1 actually dodging out to the side. Grenade into the center. Here come the 4 Shermans. Going on a unusual pathway. M1's still not quite in range. Okay, pops the take aim. Now will be. And Isildur smells something cooking. Backing away with this Panther. AT guns are there. Not set up yet. Spinning around now. Panzer IV popping the blitz. Trying to get away. Bouncing and missing though. Bouncing and missing. The vetted up skirts. Assisting with the bounces there. And that aggression does not pan out for Noggano. Looks like he lost the rifleman on this side as well, right? he had like one or maybe even two squads of rifles over here. Now they're gone. Stricken getting chased away on the far flank. So a slight opportunity there for Noggano. Got a little bit better luck with penetrations, with accuracy. Could have got the kill on that Panzer IV there, but wasn't to be. An Isildur with a huge amount of resources in the bank. Even if he did lose a tank, he could just reproduce it instantly. So it wouldn't have been that huge of a loss. That's how comfortable he is right now. And Noggano definitely is not comfortable, down to just 80 VPs. Pull back his AT gun for some healing and reinforcements.
Territory.
Sherman fleet just about back up to full strength here. Or maybe something cooking here with the Panzer IVs. Okay. Gets it neutralized. Nasty hit from the P4 there. No, it does push in. The Sherman fleet back up to full strength. This could be a good time to get some tellers down. Not seeing any down at the moment for Isildur though. Gun through the center. Doesn't have any infantry support, no machine guns covering it either. Quite exposed out here. Noggano just about there for another tank if he wants to go for it. Controlling 5 tanks though, it's a tall task even for somebody as good as Noggano. A lot of shots coming through on the Panther armor there. Wow, 76 was running good. Double packs of forwards though, target weak point activated as well. But they managed to get out of there, only taking 3 hits worth of damage, not going to slow them down too much. You have the Pyos vetted up there for the repairs. Oh boy. Double packs are still there though. 76 more Shermans, have to be careful. Oh. Yeah. Too risky coming back in there with the Shermans. It's just, you know, the packs were right there already. Didn't have to go far. Oh, Noggano getting aggressive in the 76mm Shermans. Getting the job done there. Packs missing. Kind of lucky for that 76mm Sherman's going to be able to get away safely. A little bit weak. Panther just about back up to full. And as for locking down the far VP, Noggano charging onto the far left again, trying to relieve the VP pressure, but once again the Panzer IV just gets a nasty hit. Down to 2 models here. Okay, M1 pushing forwards from a different angle this time. Catches the Panzer IV for 1 hit worth of damage. Captain trying to cap in the center, but it's not working out. Moving out the back, repairing. But it looks like Isildur's going to be able to wind this one down on the VP score. Another Sherman coming in now for Noggano.
Victory is in our grasp. The enemy has 25 points remaining.
Twenty VPs left. Machine gun covering this one, so it's hard to get over there. Oh, Sherman's getting something going here, hoping to at least. Popping up the smoke. Another one coming through the center. AT guns divided here. M1 though, the smoke kind of working against him here, not able to contribute. One of the Shermans goes down, so is one of the Panzer IVs. Panther takes down another one of the Shermans. 2 Panzer IV up next. What's that? No, that was from the Sherman, okay. So a good assault there. 2 VPs left though. He's draining against him 1. Trying to cap in the center. Too late. So good last effort there for Noggano, taking down 2 of the vetted up Panzer IVs. Causing a bit of disarray, but Isildur hangs on, instantly rebuilding that Panzer IV as well. Had plenty of resources in the bank. He's just too sharp. The AT gun positioning for Isildur this game, just next level. And a couple just minor mistakes from Noggano. Poof, your tank is gone. Well, GG, well played. Isildur up 1-0 in the final series. Game 2 of this grand final series. Noggano in the south going for Ostrupen. Standard stuff so far, and Isildur playing his US forces going for mechanized. No surprises there. Let's see if Noggano can answer back after Isildur's excellent performance in that last series. If we're going to see any spicy super early grenade tech from him. Yeah, that double AT gun positioning so good. Last game for Isildur, that was just a pleasure to watch. That's where not having indirect fire can really hurt you. Noggano, you know, trying to do it with tanks, but you know, get caught out of position slightly. Go horribly wrong. That's where, you know, tactical support comes in. The Calliope. And we didn't get to see it. Really good at wiping those support weapons. Super early talent down here for Noggano. Aggressive position on that one. There's the rifle and saw him there.
4x4 just rolled onto the battlefield.
Close. Might have. WC-51 coming out now. Machine gun upgrading. But here we go. Noggano getting aggressive, pushing down onto the cutoff with the support of the machine gun. WC-51 spinning around. And try to get on the flank of it here. Also has Ostrupen coming in from the side. Pies are forwards though, so it hasn't put down tier 2 tech yet, so it doesn't have access to the Faust, but WC-51 does have the rear armor exposed to the Pyos, which is actually doing good damage to it on the rear. Rifleman retreating through machine gun's cone of fire there, taking quite a lot of damage. Rifleman charging onto the cutoff here, forcing back the Ostrupen. WC-51 inflicting a good chunk of bleed. Machine gun spinning around here. Rifleman going to continue on their path, maybe get behind this shrubbery line. Looks like he might have been reloading with the machine gun there, so it doesn't get a burst in. The Pyro slowly getting whittled down. Still has to be cautious with that machine gun running around. So he's going to go for a bit of a sandwich situation. WC-51 charging through the arc. Doesn't take almost any damage. Pushes away the machine gun, but the riflemen do lose a bit of health. To the Ostrupen back there. Oh boy. No. If he did see that Telemine getting planted, he didn't remember. WC-51 goes down. Noggano getting an excellent reward there. So Noggano for a strong start. Did, you know, with all that aggression, delay his tech though a bit. Pies were out on the front lines for quite a long time. So 222 is going to come in a little bit late. Here it comes now. Did have the option of maybe trying to squeeze in a P-Green in the meantime. Would have meant that this would have started about 50 manpower late, but it's not too bad for an early Panzer Grenadier. But Noggano sticking to his build order. This is one less thing to think about in a final series like this. Even if you could make, you know, a slight adaptation, which is maybe slightly stronger in this particular match. Save some brain power to try and hold back Isildur's aggression. There we go. Ostrupen on the run there. 10 forces retreat and staying out of heavy cover here, so not taking bonus damage from the flamethrower, but the flamethrower is still too potent. And here we go, 222 coming out to the far side, forcing retreat early on. Wire off that cover a little bit, but it's hard to wire off sandbags, isn't it? And Stuart in the works for Isildur. Same story for him. Didn't go for any like 50 cal or ambulance or anything to slow down the Stuart. Getting that one out as fast as possible, and it's going to be coming in at a really nice timing. Gonna answer back this 222. Still with no sweepers though for Isildur. So, you know, he's already run over one tower.
A capture point is being overrun.
Hasn't fully learnt his lesson. Lieutenant trying to hold behind the wall. But look at how good Noggano's holding the range there. Out of the range for the bazooka to fire back. Really effective control there with that 222. Machine gun firing also slightly out of range of the Lieutenant to fire back. 222 aggressive on the left. Stuart just charging through the centre. We've got a pack in the works. For Noggano, he did squeeze in a Panzer Grenadier before the pack. Decided to take that option. And that's coming now for Isildur. That's connecting with the Stuart, so that's going to slow it down by Noggano a bit of time. Stuart going to have to pull back for repairs here, slow it down a little bit. Oh man, I hate it when this happens to me. Somehow they're shooting at me and I'm not shooting back. Drops 2 models there. Happen at close to max range sometimes, things get a little bit wonky. Double timing the repairs though, re-echelon contributing and assisting. Stuart back up and ready to roll. Quickly coming in on the Panzer Grenadiers. Pack not here yet. 222 did open up the capture on the far left though for Noggano. Now 222 rotating. Austrian holding up behind the heavy cover position there. Stuart going to try and clear that out. Well, maybe not. He's just going to abandon this position. Interesting. He might try and soften that up. And go in there and cap it with a low health squad. But instead he rotates to the other side of the map. Another teller going down for Noggano. Still no sweeper for Isildur. Okay, he's got upgrading now. But yeah, I mean, there was no real reason not to get the sweeper earlier. Doesn't spend his munitions on anything else. No weapon racks, no grenades. Taking an aggressive position here for Noggano. 222. Trying to work this range against the bazooka squad. MG not rotating here though, staying in position. Stripping on the far flank. Outnumbered. Coming out this side as well. Maybe gonna look for the wipe over here. Oh boy. Getting quite low there on the chase down. 222 looking to pressure. Kind of clubbed up on light cover. Rifleman low. Shouldn't get away at a healthy 3 models though. Two switching sides, Panzer Grenadiers up here. AT gun coming across to support the 222, but it's very low on health. Might have even gone 2 hits to the Stuart there. Didn't quite get in range for it though. Close call, however. Noggano really testing the limits this match. Panzer Grenadiers bundle grenade into retreat here. Oh, and it comes good. So Isildur losing the WC-51 and a rifle squad here before the 10-minute mark. Noggano looking incredibly strong all of a sudden. Rifleman coming in on the flank of the machine gun. Nice cover position there as well. Noggano staying outside of snaring range, but not by much. Grenade on there, but Noggano dodging out nicely. Stuart thinking about coming down this angle, but we've got another squad of Austrian back there for the Faust potentially, so just to be cautious. And it looks like Isildur going to replace that lost rifle squad with a 50 cal. Something we didn't see at all from Noggano last game. He didn't get a single 50 cal. Which, given how strong most people consider it to be, is a little bit strange. Out. Stuart doing some cheeky action here. Grenade hoping to catch the pies, retreating into it. Noggano not falling for those tricks. Nearly got the wipe there. Pack now returning fire with the AT through the shrubs. And man, those bios. Oof, don't mess around with them. They're 3 already. this early in the match. They just melted and roasted
Our industry
all the
grows
squads
to
in the
support
centre
us.
there. Doing some capping, now retreating. Isildur doing a really good job considering those early losses. Steadying the ship.
Captain just took the battlefield.
He's coming in from the side here.
A capture point is
Stripping
being
behind heavy
overrun.
cover, and machine gun doesn't quite have line of sight past that shrub there, so not able to contribute. Here comes the Stuart.
Where's that coming? We're losing a capture
Staying
point.
out of range of the Ostrooper with the Faust there. MG covering the centre again for Noggano, shutting down this assault. 50 cal coming in, smoke grenades out, trying to cover the machine gun. Got a couple more squads coming forwards as well.
The enemy is taking our territory.
MG switching its focus fire across. Rifleman come out of suppression, could lob a grenade. Another smoke grenade coming through here. And Isildur making it happen, charging down the middle. Stuart takes a shot from the pack, backing up now. Grenade onto the Pios. Ooh, decent dodge. One Pios still quite low after that. 2G2 continuing to work from range here. Softening up and bleeding these riflemen as they advance. Take a quick look at the KD. Isildur a little bit behind, but pretty much, I mean, it might as well be even, right?
Tactical point being captured.
Basically is even. This is the US vehicle crew shenanigans. Echelon trying to provide sight for the 50 cal there. 50 cal turns its attention over to the 222. Gets some nice veterancy from that burst as well. 222 a little bit too low to linger. There's the Stuart up to full strength again. Got the pack escorting the 222 for the moment. The Stuart's going to come out to the far flank. Try to clear the path over there. And the M1 will work on the sandbags.
300 points remaining.
Okay, re-echelon smoke into the centre, gonna look for the cap butt. Machine gun slightly off to the
Enemy is
left this time.
attempting to steal our sector.
The re-echelon staying inside the smoke. Didn't get you suppressed. Joe coming in, gonna look for the wipe that clumped up on the heavy cover here. Oh, missing its shot there with the main gun. Grenade into retreat. Didn't quite throw it far enough though. And the Ostrooper do get away. Missed opportunity there for Isildur. Just slightly off target with that grenade. Noggano with over a 200 VP lead at this stage. After getting those two early wipes, things could be about to get a bit better for him because here comes the Panzer IV. Going to do some work. Upgrading with the machine gun currently. Panzer Grenadiers pressuring through the centre, but they still abandon that. Panzer IV coming out to the far flank. Got the lieutenant over here. Looks like he's going to linger to try and get them neutralised. Quite far off a bazooka or two. No, just the one bazooka. M1 coming across to cover the retreat, but not pushing in too aggressively. Doesn't want to get caught out of position. Doesn't have much infantry support on the front lines at the moment. All the squads out the back. So coming in, getting aggressive, maybe trying to bait the Panzer IV in. Noggano not falling for that. Going for the second machine gun now. We've seen, you know, once the second machine gun comes out, really limits the US players' aggression
Anti-tank
potential.
guns ready for action.
Especially, you know, with we've just seen no games with any indirect fire, no Scots, no mortars. Players instead opting to go for grenades, smoke grenades from the double officers in the red echelon. AT guns out now for Isildur. Let's see if he can work the same magic that he did in game 1. Advancing here. Panzer IV quite low. Double Pyos in combat at the moment, not repairing. Noggano. So repair is very, very slow. Stuart coming in from an interesting angle here, pressuring. Panzer IV can respond, but the double AT guns have pulled back for Isildur. Some attack rounds into the smoke. Lieutenant taking some damage there. Stuart coming around the corner on the P-Greens. Once again, Isildur trying to catch Noggano retreating into one of these grenades, but hasn't worked out so far. Noggano really on point with his dodging. For a flank here on the 50 cal. Stuart coming back around this corner as well, though. 222 doing some nice damage up close there, though, and the Stuart, the turret facing the wrong way. Spins around now, but he gets one shot on. Pack is there all the way forwards for Noggano. He's chasing in. Got to look for the 50 cal wipe. He's got some Ostrup in there, but no. Pack in a nice position. But misses its shot on the Stuart. Smoke grenade out there to cover the captain. Buy him some time. I see a rotation from the Stuart across to that side. No, Stuart's staying on this side. Try and get rid of the Ostrup in here. The AT gun has pulled back all the way to center for Noggano. Double AT guns advancing for Isildur.
Force the enemy down to 200 points.
Isildur, he's got his major in the works at the moment. Oh, it's all just popped out now. Double AT guns. There goes the 222. And this Panzer IV still not up to full health, right? Rifleman charging forwards, threatening the snare. MG sitting up in a more defensive position. And the Panzer Grenadiers now as well. He's pressuring the anti-tank gun, in fact. Oh! Oh, Ostrup went down. Was it the squad on this side? Trying to get a flank going with the captain. Unsuccessful. So there we go. Isildur gets one back. Noggano with excellent preservation up until now, where he lost his 222 and an Ostrup squad. Oh, but the Panzer IV wipes the Lieutenant 3 models. And down it goes. That is heartbreaking. Isildur, right as he, you know, opens up the door to making a comeback. Poof, Lieutenant gone. So 6 mil Sherman in the works now for Isildur. Got enough munitions for the combined arms as well. So can get something going. Noggano did take this time to tick up to tier 4. He's got the tick structure down, so he's got the LMGs on the Ostrup now. And he's gone for a second pack to try and stall out for the Panther. Oh, it could be a Panther. Could also just be into the Werfer. We saw that as well. And it is a reasonable time for the Werfer, up against a 50 cal double AT guns. With double packs on the Panzer IV, should be able to hold off. He still has on the field. Oh boy! Getting some good hits on that Ostrup, and I've been trying to get the follow-up kill, and they do! Wow, I feel sorry for Noggano. That looked like a pretty safe retreat to me. But that Stuart was getting some good hits in there. Woof. Squad down just like that, huh? Okay, well, Noggano was looking in a strong position. Now a little bit shaky all of a sudden. Oh, but hits that Talamine there. Packs are nearby. Panzer IV is too, but the double AT guns... Oh, man, he's so lucky one of those shots missed. Panzer IV limping out of there. Double packs, going for some attack rounds. Rifleman getting a bit of flank going. MG repositioning. Double pyros coming down. We've got the P-Greens moving in as well. Pressuring back the anti-tank guns though, so the 76mm Sherman can escape. MG sitting back up. Oh boy, Rifleman could go down to the double pyro. Flame is on retreat here. Grenade onto them though, they have to dodge forwards. One more flame burst each, and there he goes. Really well handled by Noggano. Diffusing this aggression. He gets quite low, but Panzer Grenadier is getting to work here. And he's going to back his Panzer IV to base while these guys are healing and reinforcing. Might as well get the repairs done next to the mid bunker. Makes a lot of sense. Got some S-mines down here. He's trying to attack around the S-mines to trigger them, while the rear echelons sweep them. He's charging forwards here. Lobbing out a grenade. Oh, they're on top of the S-mines. Okay. Oh, it didn't even trigger the S-mines that were there though. Wow. We actually end up retreating. MG42 quite low in health, and so is one of these packs. He's getting aggressive here with the double AT guns, but they both miss. Nice idea from Noggano. But now maybe in a dangerous position. Captain smoking forwards. Forces back the machine gun. Pack's coming up to the side though, and I think Isildur heard the Panzer IV coming through the fog of war. Early retreat on that captain, trying to conserve his manpower here. Okay, it's going to be the Panther for Noggano. Doesn't feel ultra confident with this position. To go for the Werfer. And I can understand that. Down 2 squads of Osttrooper now, so it's a bit shaky in the infantry department. Get one on the pack now from Noggano.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Double AT guns in a nice position on this Panzer IV. Pops the armor piercing rounds. And down they go. Isildur's pack. More anti-tank gun positioning. Strikes again. He even popped the blitz to try to get out of there in time, but no chance. Isildur, he's a wizard with those anti-tank guns. It's a bad time for Noggano to lose that as well. Now he's got very little anti-infantry left anymore.
Capture point is under attack.
Panther doesn't really cut it in that department. Smoking to the center, covering the capture. Panther coming down, upgrading with machine gun now. He's sort of right around here for another tank. Will it be the 76mm Sherman, or will he go for the Panther this time? Double packs coming forwards, looking for the Stuart. Panzer Grenadiers go down to the Sherman on the far flank. Oh no, looks like they went down quite quickly as well. Noggano now with no infantry left.
Send your orders.
Got one squad of Osttroop and 2 fires on the repairs. Ouch. Is he going to try to rebuild the Panzer Grenadiers or rebuild the Osttroop? Because he needs the snares here. Wow, this is just incredible play. Isildur, after those early losses, squad and WC-51 down super early on, and he's fought his way back into the position. So impressive. Cav rifles out on the field for Isildur. Late retreat here from Noggano. Oh, he's just falling into pieces here. Oh, squad down, close to max range. Isildur a little bit slow on the chase. Maybe open the door for that squad to actually get away there. Now Noggano really does have no infantry. Feel himself another squad of Osttroop, and instantly he's got the VP control at the moment, and Isildur is very low on the victory points. About to tick under 100. Isildur with a nice army now. Attack grounding the mines to get rid of those. Double packs rotating. Smoke into the center, opening up the capture there. Have rifles and tanks trying to clear out these pyros. Down they go. Oh my god! Max range with the Stuart? That had to be an accuracy shot as well, I think. Oh man. Oh man, Noggano. Oh, he's had a bad run. Between that and the Sherman wipe on the outer flank. Oh, hits the teller over there finally. Stuart goes down. Just trying to hold on, but Isildur about to take the triple cap here, turning things around fast. Going out to the side. The T-guns rotating now for Isildur. Coming through the center. Got a flank on the machine gun. The double packs are a little bit exposed here. They have to back out. And so is the Panther. Double AT guns sitting up. Maybe getting one shot off each. And both of them bouncing. Noggano, he just has no pushing power with his infantry at the moment. So let's go for another Osttrooping squad. Going for the Werfer as well, so that will be nice against the double anti-tank guns. But, you know, it can take a while. The Werfer, sometimes it takes like 3 barrages before it does anything. And at this pace, I feel like he doesn't really have 3 barrages worth of time. He needs to get something going straight away here. Jackson coming in now for Isildur, so yeah, he's switching things up. This position just wants something with higher penetration to deal with that Panther. And he's sitting pretty, you know, he's got nice infantry. He's picked up his second 50 cal now to help lock down the VPs. He's the one in the comfortable position, even though he only has 90 VPs remaining. So the idea here from Noggano, I imagine, is probably going to be to try and bait the double anti-tank guns with the Panther and then try and Werfer them down, which would have been an easier proposition before the Jackson arrived. It does make it a little bit more dangerous. Major coming through the center here. Doesn't quite have munitions. A major artillery strike though. Here comes the Werfer barrage onto the machine gun in the center. Decent connection, doesn't quite get the wipe though. He gets any veterancy for that trouble as well. But that was a reasonable choice, you know, that was pretty clumped up. The scatter was a little bit more favourable, could have got the wipe there. One pie for repairs now, remember, after that nasty shot from the Stuart just before. AT guns camped out the back for Isildur. Panther just back here as well. And come around the corner. Panther chasing away the captain. Panther missing a shot. And the 76 mm Sherman, so does the pack. Jackson makes his presence felt. The battle double anti-tank guns. Just from attack round there. Nice idea for Isildur. And he's in a really comfortable position at the moment. He's got the APM to spare to go for those pot shots like that. So why not? We're just about ready to roll again though. So let's see if Noggano can have some more success with the next barrage. Strooping under pressure. Oh man, the 76mm running good here. Treating through his own S-mines. This could be dangerous. Okay, he's going to get away. Oof. That was a close call. And another Sherman coming in for Isildur. It's going to be close to his pop cap limit now after this one. Let's see if everything's reinforced. Looks like he actually delayed reinforcements on his units as well. Oh, excuse me, to get that Sherman coming out a little bit earlier. Got a 50 cal camping out on this VP now. It's a good idea. So the Noggano's probably going to send his tank over there to handle that. Noggano does have enough munitions for a railway artillery strike. Smoking out the machine gun, just expecting it to be there. Going for the capture now. We're going for the capture. Trooping in the center. Got a machine gun back there as well. Here comes the Werfer onto the VP. Somewhat long range here. And the scatter is no good. Only gets one model. It's a decent idea, but yeah. No good on the scatter. Isildur realized it last minute. Didn't even have to retreat that squad. So on the front line is quite healthy. Double 76 mils on this side now. Panthers trying to soften up the infantry best it can. Double AT guns coming around. Jackson going aggressive. Gonna find the Werfer here. Oh, he lost sight of it there for a split second. Ooh, that was a crazy maneuver from Isildur. Almost paid off. You could see the Jackson was aiming its gun towards the Werfer. Oh, railway artillery through the center. I didn't even hear that coming in. Takes down one of the anti-tank guns. Okay, maybe Noggano can get something going on the back of this. He's got Ostrooper and his anti-tank gun there. He could come forwards with a pack and kill the decrewed weapon here. So these guys' eyes set on the tanks instead, and the railway artillery actually finishes the job for him, so he doesn't have to worry about that even. And look at this. Noggano getting control of two of the VPs. Isildur back on the drain. Can never count Noggano out of this match. He brought his army to a reasonable standard as well. Panther on the far side dueling. There are a lot of tanks over here, but so are the double packs. Double packs not quite in the right direction though. Cav rifles pressuring them, and US Forces tanks charging on top of the Panther here. Machine gun needs to reposition here. Stop the Cav rifles on top of the anti-tank guns. But surgical assault there from Isildur wipes out both of Noggano's vehicles. No snaring squads nearby, no tellers. T-guns constantly under threat from the Cav rifles with the smoke as well. Just such a good push from Isildur. Incredibly impressive there. One of the 76mm Shermans does go down. Trying to finish the job on the rest of these support weapons here. Going for the kill on this one. M1 pushing forwards here. Sees one more shot. Does end up decrewing their machine gun there, and M1 out the back finishes the job on the pack. Re-echelon maybe going to go for the steal on the MG42 as well. Yep, there they go. And Noggano, he's got nothing left. He decides to throw in the towel. That was an incredible display from Isildur again. Down 2 units in the early game. Rifleman and WC-51 down before the 10-minute mark. But somehow he grinds his way back into this one. Once again, surgical pack play, taking down the Panzer IV over here. Was one of his pass back in, and then a couple lucky wipes, I have to say. I feel like they were quite lucky. Isildur getting those wipes with his tanks running quite hot, and Noggano had to dig himself out of a deep hole after that. Just not quite able to. Really nice execution on this push over here as well. Showing the use of the smoke on the cavalry rifleman can be very valuable, even in vehicle engagements. So we will go on to the next map in this grand final series. Game 3 of this grand final series for the World Championships 2020. We are on Feynmanville approach. Noggano playing his US forces, gone for mechanized, destroys Ossia of Ostroopen. The rifleman behind cover here. MG in a nice position here behind that heavy cover. Covering the Pie's flank at the moment. Ostroopen wrapping around the north, forcing the riflemen to rethink their approach, might even back off with the munitions point instead. Pies coming forward, he's going to spot the rifleman long range, and he's staying at perfect range here to not give away the fact that the machine gun was setting up. Poe's going to charge in, try and keep the suppression running while the MG advances. Besides, maybe that's a little bit too risky with the rear shot out the back there, and disengages now. Rifleman about to pop out here for Noggano. Does manage to get the tank traps down, covering the centre. That's always nice in the early game. It helps you with the territory control throughout the match. Jumps into the building with this squad. We've got another squad out the back here. Now I could do some okay work from this side, but he's just getting chopped to pieces here. MD jumps into the center. I'm not sure why he's hanging around here for so long, honestly. We've got Rifleman on the run now. But yeah, that was a bad engagement for Noggano.
Headquarters has been improved.
Was not doing much to the unit inside. Picked apart.
Seizing a sector.
Does keep the re-echelon down here though, and they are continuing to cap the munitions. Meanwhile, we've got the Osttroop wrapping around for the munitions that Noggano currently has control of. Up there in the north. Teller down for Isildur. Close to center. This is a very common Tellermine position. Looking to give Noggano a taste of his own medicine. Okay, WC-51 is on the battlefield and up in the north currently.
The enemy is
Noggano a
overrunning one
little
of our
bit off
capture
his
points.
lieutenant timing here though. So a couple of minor mistakes here for Noggano in the early game, and Isildur going for the Panzer Grenadier squad first before the 222. Interesting. Trooping behind the light cover here, beating the riflemen, outnumbering them. Echelon still behind this heavy cover, still winning this engagement. There's only one window, I think, firing.
Enemy is attempting to
Maybe
steal
not.
our sector.
They're doing well either way. MG there to force back the OC-51. Okay, Rifleman doing a big old wraparound. P-Green's trying to inflict as much bleed on them as possible as they run down the road. Some nice heavy cover positions here though, so P-Greens don't chase around the corner. No, it's just, yes, slowly but surely winning this fight over here. I can try to approach, but Panzer Grenadiers and Osttroop behind the EV cover there, holding on. WC-51 switching directions, but we got the machine gun in the center, allowing Isildur a lot of control. And here comes 222 now, a little bit late though. A little bit off his build timing as well. Panzer Grenadiers come back in as the Riflemen try to charge down. It seems like Isildur kind of baiting Noggano to charge in there with the Panzer Grenadiers soft retreating out for a minute.
We're losing a capture point.
And kind of baited him into this bad engagement. One on the run now. Machine gun in the center. The lieutenant behind heavy cover drawing fire while WC-51 chips away at the health. The Pyro's in here applying a bit too much pressure now. The lieutenant needs to get out, and really no point in leaving the lieutenant there. Suffering a lot of bleed and a lot of damage on that squad. Doesn't have the ambulance yet, and he's not getting the ambulance either. Going for a machine gun instead. He heard the fences and whatnot getting crushed back here, so WC-51 pulls back. Yeah, that one, yeah, hung around there for a little bit too long. For a second there, that shadow was like a Tellermine, kind of looks similar, but no, just from the lamppost, I guess, that thing there. So yeah, delayed healing for Noggano. Let's see if it's worthwhile.
Enemy forces are securing our
WC-51
territory.
trying to pick away at range again. Drops the marked vehicle on the 222. Come around the corner. Rifleman not at vet 1 yet. And does eventually flush the machine gun out of the building. Just eventually the damage from the WC-51 from the flanking squads added up. He got the kill. Oh, got the evacuation from the garrison at least. Still got a lot of low health units here. Noggano building the Stuart now. But yeah, this is reasonably late. I think this is probably like the latest. Ooh, Stuart, we've seen most of the tournament. We're hitting the field around 8 minutes. So that may be somewhat showing Noggano's lack of fuel control to this point. Does sweep out that tower though from the center. Isildur needs to get his pack out. And a lot of bleed here from Noggano without this healing. 222 really exploiting that. Here comes the Steward though. See if they can rein in. Back in production for Isildur. I thought, you know, maybe we could have seen the supply drop even in this kind of scenario.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Get the pack, get the extra machine gun. It was a reasonable choice, but so let's just go for the constructed pack instead. 222 firing from range there, trying to stay out of snaring range. We can charge onto the sandbags on the fuel point, looking to hold on. 51 going to work on them, softening it up. And Isildur just playing really conservatively with the 222 until his pack's in position. Not trying to overextend here. With his fight vehicles in the north at the moment. WC turns around, maybe thinking about going for these Ostroupen coming in on the flank. Got the pack up here. Stuart just out of range at the moment. Mark vehicle plane on top of the 222 again. Bundle grenades. Oh, 50 cal in the building, getting very low with that. Stuart coming around the corner, but the pack in an aggressive position here. Stuart, oh, a bit of hesitation. Ostroupen trying to get in there for the Faust, not quite able to. But now, oh, he jumped out of the building, but he didn't hit retreat on his machine gun. And it gets decrewed. Really good execution here from Isildur. Faust. Now WC-51 goes down to the 222. Truly a masterclass here. There's a bundle grenade onto the machine gun. Looks like Noggano's going to be able to hold on to that one. Did end up suffering the loss. Suffering a lot of bleed as well. I'll take a quick look at KD. Pretty much even, but instead of Ostroupen, what, like 20 manpower to reinforce? 16 even, oh man.
We are losing the sector.
16 versus 28. That's a big difference in total cost. Towers down on this avenue.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Stuart coming forwards. I was popping the AP ammo there, but no, not engaging it, just doing an old-fashioned reload.
Our industry grows to support us.
Isildur just slowly losing a bit of territory here, but it's ticked up. Got a phase 2 complete. Let's get his tech structure down. And he's right around there for a tank. By the time that happens, by the time he repairs up to 222 and then puts down the tech structure, it's tank time, boys. So a really smooth start here for Isildur.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oof, on the wrong side of heavy cover there. Good damage on the Peregrines. Bundle grenade into the retreat. Ooh, nearly paid dividends. Noggano retreated so early. Ended up working out fine for him. I feel like Noggano's like grenade dodging has been really, really strong so far this series. His reaction times are excellent. Certainly something I struggle with a lot here in New Zealand with the ping. I wonder what it's like in Russia compared to New Zealand. Stewart up in the north. Looking for the Osttroopen that are up there at the moment. Pushing their way onto the fuel. Ooh, really good hit from the main gun there. Takes down about a third of the house straight away. Back rotating to the north. Osttroopen soft retreating.
300 points
Stewart
remaining.
disengaging, so now he can safely come back in. Stewart coming across to the other squad behind the heavy cover though. Threatening to charge forwards, looking for the Faust, but Noggano playing at a safe range. Looks like he's got his eyes set on the 222, but getting completely overwhelmed through the centre. 50 cal in the building getting flushed out. Man, that was risky. So clumped up coming out of that door, that could have been disastrous. Stewart going forwards, threatening the Faust. Stewart actually backing away towards the south. We've got cav rifles coming in. An interesting angle here from Noggano, but MG42 in the building. Shut that down. Need to retreat. Bundle grenade into the retreat though. Cav rifles. Get out of there in time. But Isildur, he's looking for these wipes. Oh. Okay, there was a Talamine here earlier, right? They got swept, I guess. Coming in from an angle. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting something going though. Isildur has such strong control with this central building. Doesn't have grenades. Charging in though, looking to get around the corner. Split the focus fire. Azrieli's coming back for the lieutenant though, and that's a dangerous retreat. Bundle grenade into retreat again. This one, ooh, tiny bit too early. You'll get it right one of these times, and that'll be the wipe though. Pushing here from the Stewart. Noggano on the Panzer IV's arrival, getting the captain out now, but that AT gun's going to be coming in mighty late. Deciding to go for those cav rifles might have been a mistake here, delaying his anti-tank gun by a long way. Coming forwards with the bazooka, looking to do some damage. Okay, he has tech weapon racks as well, so here comes some rear echelon bazookas. They're looking to hang on while he waits for the anti-tank gun to arrive. Connection from the bazooka there. Two techs are licking. And he's running pretty good with the bazooka so far, not taking too much bleed either. It's exactly what you want for Noggano. The Pio now is Isildur trying to speed up his repairs. Sandbags go down to the Stewart there. Look at how fast he reacts to that. He's getting out of there instantly. Yes, mines and sandbags down this VP. Sandbags on this VP. Triple cap running against Noggano in a couple seconds time. Charging through the center. MG in the building. It's a big old force though. Hard to suppress all of that action just with small arms damage. Is going to be able to get the retreat here. Vehicles out for repairs at the moment for Isildur, so a bit of trouble repelling this aggression. 222 going for some long range hits in here.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
MG
points.
just out of range of the rear echelon at the moment. They're holding up behind the heavy cover, but there they go, retreating now. No one health wants to heal them up. Avoid that bleed. Up and just out of range of the MG. It comes forwards. About 5 range. Now going to open up. It's pressure on one of the squads, but they're right on max range. Doesn't technically have to retreat. Good though anyway on that squad. They're a little bit low on health. Save the manpower. He needs to play conservatively with the manpower, you know. He's trying to stretch, trying to save for that anti-tank gun. After going for the cav rifleman. Throwing the build off a little bit here for Noggano. Oh, S-mines. Okay, take down 2 models. Panzer IV back up to full, coming out to this flank now. Rifleman on the retreat. No, he's He's got a sight set on the building in the center, and that building health went down fast. He's coming in for the crush on the building. Hoping to flatten it with that crush. Nice idea from Isildur. Bazooka's connecting there with the Panzer IV. Didn't retreat with the 50 cal though. And in a nice position to try and halt this aggression, getting some suppression in. Pyro's charging through the building though. You get suppressed briefly. And the rear echelon's suppressed now. Accuracy is horrible. Missing their shots on the 222. 222 coming back in. Suppression's worn off now though. Bazooka's reloading. And there we go. Full retreat from Noggano. Super low in health. Might as well get out of there. Finally got his anti-tank gun coming onto the field now. This has been a tough 2 minutes for him. Isildur once again commanding amount of territory control. This bazooka lieutenant up here in the north looks like he's going to stick around for one bazooka shot before retreating. Try to maximize whatever he can here. Captain in the south. Ooh, pretty clumped up. That could have been one of those nasty wipes we've seen. T-gun opening up with the Sabot round straight away. He's not mucking around. Gets a shot on. Got double pose right here for repairs though, so not going to be much downtime. Double bar rifleman though against the Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers. Grenadiers on the run. There we go. Cav rifles trying to look for the wipe with a little bit of body blocking here. It's kind of not working in his favour, honestly. Chasing all the way forwards here. MG on MG action. 222 very low in health. Looks like it took a shot from the anti-tank gun, which is pretty close to Vet 1 all of a sudden. And we've got a second Panzer IV out now for Isildur.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
It's IV in the north, looking to get rid of the machine gun and does so successfully. Noggano capping in the center, but just very low on fuel at the moment. The major in the works. Round there for a tank. But oh man, this is a tough time to hold. This door with two Panzer IVs and the 222. Everything's still alive at the moment. Hard for this one anti-tank gun and a couple of bazookas to hold on here.
The capture point is being overrun.
Joe coming out for the crush on these mines. Let's come down a little bit more. Is coming to the retreat. Maybe another bundle of grenades. Not quite in range. You see they're winding out for a grenade on the machine gun though. They do get suppressed. Now they're on the run. Stuart coming through the center. AT gun. Another back there. Connects for one shot. This Panzer IV hiding behind the building though. Doing so quite successfully. Stuart though also hiding behind the building. Getting some good hits in here. Coming around the corner here from Isildur with the support of the machine gun. Doesn't quite have the angle there though. Okay. The lieutenant charging around the corner, getting a flank on the machine gun. And forces it away. Good shot from the Panzer IV there. MG suppressing the rifles in the far south. Rifle squad came forwards there. Maybe it was too risky to stick around for the AT grenade, because I think that would have been engine damage if he threw one out there. Ooh, Cav rifles in the north. He's blitzing up here, gonna look for the wipe. Good awareness here from Isildur. Second Panzer IV coming through as well, and he gets rewarded. Cav rifles go down.
We're losing a capture point.
Noggano didn't even try to rotate the anti-tank gun to deal with that threat. And now maybe with the base inspection? Doesn't know where the anti-tank gun is at the moment, but that ambo is wide open. Tempting. He's got the Panzer Grenadiers leading the charge. Funnel grenade, and they're on the road. Oh man, just a pixel off getting the white. Panzer IV coming around the corner though. So, I mean, the AT gun's here with the take aim with the Sabot rounds on. Doesn't quite have an angle. T-gun does get decrewed. I mean, machine gun does get decrewed. Only one bazooka connecting though, because he's got the sweepers. The other one's hidden away. Guess that was an attack ground. Nice attempt from Noggano. Stewart's going to take a Faust here. Feels like Noggano is getting overwhelmed by Isildur. Isildur is playing out of his skin here. Threats from every angle. And just playing so solidly. Noggano with the Sherman in the works.
It's ours now. Standing by.
A lot of repairs now on Isildur's tanks, but they've done their work. Got that wipe on the cav rifles. So much map control for Isildur at the moment. And look at that KD. That's not what you want to see. You're a US player against Ostroupen. Noggano really struggling. Got quite a few bars now though. Ooh. Isildur already ticked up to battle phase 3. And he's got a lot of resources left. He is just so comfortable here. Got some LMGs on the Ostroupen. Stuart trying to flush out the machine gun from that building, but as far as other ideas. Here comes the Sherman though, with the AT gun in support. This could be a bit of a turning point. Sherman missing its first shot. And not chasing in. AT gun not quite in range for a second hit. And Pack is there now. Sherman disengages. Grenade came through. Looks like I got quite a few models too. 200 VPs left for Noggano. You heard the announcer. MG in such a nice position from Isildur again though. There's a 4 there to leads. Oh, nice AT gun rotation from Noggano. Misses his shot though, a little bit unfortunate. Just a complete lockdown. Isildur with double fuel. 2 of the VPs under his control. Really, really comfortable. Has not put down his Tier 4 tech structure yet though. Ooh, that was a close call for Noggano. 76mm Sherman going to work on this building. Could even like just destroy it. And he decides to pull back, expecting the rotation. Now capping up in the north, getting some work done over there. 50 cal getting some suppression on. 76mm going to work, but Pack in a nice position. Bazooka's connecting on the Panzer IV nicely as well though. IO's going for a flank on the machine gun. Not much infantry support here. Oh, charging head on with the Panzer IV. AT gun setting up. But it's going to be taking some flamer fire. Oh, Faust on the Stuart in the north. Panzer IV rotating up that way to finish the job now. Comes going after the Stuart. It's going to go down here. There it goes. Meanwhile, Noggano charging through the center here, trying to get some revenge perhaps. Pressuring the anti-tank gun. Oh, but the machine gun out there. Shutting down that aggression. Ooh. Decides to disengage. I think he was thinking, yeah, maybe if I penetrate this next shot, I'm going to go in for it. Hope that I can get out because he's quite far behind and kind of needs a Panzer IV kill to get himself back in the match here, but does not materialize. And that's the thing, you know, you don't have to make the decision to just go all in and dive. You can, you know, wait to see what penetrates and see if it's worthwhile. Change your angle depending on that. MG Ostroupen going to take down the AT gun for Noggano. Noggano, I feel like he's falling apart here. Both his support weapons are decrewed. Very uncharacteristic for him to lose an anti-tank gun just like that for no reason. Pack going to work on the decrewed M1. 50 cal gets destroyed by the Panzer IV. Captain trying to go for the recrew. One more pack shot. Right before he's about to recrew it. Got a snare off on this Panzer IV. Got some bazookas coming in, but the machine gun trying to suppress them. Captain charging down through the center. The 222 joining in. There goes the machine gun. Where's the aggression though from Noggano? He's got all this happening, but he doesn't have any tank support, so it's just not working. He's just bleeding a huge amount of manpower here. And he throws in the towel. Ooh. That was just a almost flawless performance from Isildur, honestly. Just his multitasking across the entire map. Saw that opportunity, blitzed in there for that cav rifle kill. Got the Faust on the Steward up here, took that down as well. Never out of position. Incredible stuff. Noggano just did not have the answer this game. And Isildur, he's one win away from winning the series. Game 4 of the grand finals here. Isildur 1 win away from taking the whole tournament. I believe it's $10,000 for first place. Oof, that's a nice prize. And Noggano, meanwhile, he's got everything to work for here. He's got to be flawless from here on out. Can't afford to drop another map. So let's see how this one shakes out. No surprises with the factions or commanders. No shake-ups from Noggano. Okay. Not too much aggression from either player. Noggano jumping on top of the fuel though with his Ostroupen squad, making use of that tank trap cover. It's going to be a 2v1 though. Rifleman and re-echelon heading down in that direction. Rifleman up here in the north. You almost never see this part of the map in play. Working a tricky angle up there. Trying to avoid that machine gun, I imagine. Expects it to be around here. Nice flank here from the rear echelon, closing the distance on the Ostroupen. Another squad of Ostroupen joining the fight now though. They spin around, but a little bit late on the spin around there with the focus fire. The rear echelon working their magic. And there go the Ostroupen. He's still going to be able to regather that fuel. The second squad Ostroupen up here now. We'll try out muscle the rear echelon. They do have the heavy cover there, but they are outnumbered quite badly. MG firing on the unit inside the building, and here comes the OC-51 for Isildur. There go the rear echelon. Big old flank here from this rifle squad, and MG retreats in the blink of an eye. I wonder if he thought Isildur might go for some early grenade tech. Not the case though, Isildur playing it straight. Same build as always. Quite a lot of damage on the WC-51 before it pops the machine gun here though. Not entirely desirable there.
Sectors, ability, now ready.
And charging in on the Ostroupen. Ostroupen focus them down as they approach. They're retreating as soon as they close the distance. WC-51 rotating now. Not sure if they're in neutral here. I think there's neutral cover back there on that side of the wall. MG, oh, getting flanked. Noggano just can't get it right here. This machine gun positioning. This will be overwhelming. Pose in the center. He's got his tick down already, and 222 in the works.
The territory is out of contact. The enemy is taking our
Going to work
territory.
here. And Noggano manages to hold on to his cutoff. Pose advancing with their flamethrower through the center. Re-echelon jump out of cover there to try and reduce the damage. Here comes the WC-51 going to work here. IO's on the retreat. 222 heading up to the north. Almost no veterancy on those riflemen. So you can just charge in here with impunity. Maximizes damage. Open up the territory in the north. MG and Ostrich heading up in that direction. The squad's okay, retreats before I can even check its veterancy. So you do have one veteran up rifleman in the back of base now. You have to check those riflemen if they're going to have access to their snares or not. Oh, 222 chasing in here. No, they get away. Very close call there for Isildur. Oh man, that rifleman almost on nothing. Bazooka coming forwards. He's got the machine gun there. Does not get the suppression on, so the bazooka does connect. He's got the accuracy going good. Oh, what's he doing, Noggano? Oh, that's a monumental blunder. And the 222 goes down. I don't know if he was like the pathing hiccup. Now the smoke blocking the sight, allowing the lieutenant to advance as well. Gonna get a flank on the machine gun here. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Noggano. I don't know what happened there. But did result in the death of the 222. Ooh, another Ostroupen. The lieutenant's still got the Thompson cooking. Oh, close to max range. Noggano just can't get it right. Oh my god, and he just throws in the towel right there. In the grand finals. Doesn't even want to play this one out. Yes, he just feels like he's that badly outclassed. When we saw Isildur come back from a similar position on the first map, but no. Noggano throws in the towel. So Isildur is the world champion. And all tournament long, he dropped one map. That was to Noggano in the upper bracket finals. One map the entire series. Clearly, like, there can be no doubt. He is the best player in the world. Incredible performance by Isildur. Well played. And that'll do for my coverage of the World Championships. I hope you all enjoyed it. What a series. I've like these last couple games, last couple series, a little bit repetitive, but I mean we had quite a lot of nice and off-meta action earlier in the tournament, which was nice to see. And man, flaws, I mean, Isildur, just incredible. AT gun positioning, multitasking, off the charts. Really, really good. So yeah, I'll be back to regular shoutcasting. I've got a huge backlog as well. So yeah, I don't know. When is the 64-bit patch coming? I don't know. When's the map patch coming? I don't know. But I should have more than enough ammunition until then. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.